Oh, okay. Hi guys. Here I am in my second channel. I'll leave you a link to my main if you want to check out my main. But I'm extremely happy right now because I'm wearing my black hoodie, even though it makes me look like an evil witch right now. Who cares? I really love my black hoodie. I actually like wear this hoodie in the first videos that I made here on YouTube several times. The bad thing is that I can't really wear it anymore because it's not winter time in my country and it gets to be really hot. So there are only a few occasions on the year obviously that I can wear it. But right now I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna wear it. And I look like an evil witch and stuff. But that's besides the point of the video. So, oh my god, what's going on? Wait. Okay, that was interesting. So, okay, basically, I saw a video on Mr. Repeticion's channel, and I'll leave you a link in the description or somewhere here in the video. I'm gonna leave it on Jake. Jake. Okay. So if you click J, you will go to video, and basically Repson made a lot of points regarding to exploiting relationships on the public eye, basically, like, you know, telling everyone about your relationship, and then when the relationship's over, like, you have to have this explanation in a way for your fans, and then it's like a little like back and forth, and it's horrible because they're like everyone's speculating or everyone's trashing everyone. It's kind of crazy. And I felt, very identified with the topic because I I've been in relationships that have been in the spotlight several times. I mean, not necessarily, you know, I don't mean necessarily on YouTube, even though recently I dated a guy and now we're friends and it ended. But people who knew us in the YouTube community were kinda in the middle of the whole situation, and there was back and forth, but there was never a video back and forth, and I think most of my people, my subscribers, don't know about him. Some of them do though, and like it was crazy, and we ended up and so on. So I can kind of understand what you're saying. Nonetheless, I want to explain you something. Let's say, because you're like, okay, these people both met on YouTube, started doing videos today, la la. Okay, here's the thing though. You meet someone that it's so special that you're like, damn, that person totally rocks my world, and she's so amazing, and like I can't even stop thinking about her. Like she's so amazing, and I want to be with her. I just want to be with her. And then you get to be with that person, and you both do YouTube videos. Of course, a collab is gonna happen, and of course, in a way, your subscribers are gonna know. I mean, regardless if you try to hide it, social media is so big. People are gonna know. People are gonna notice. If you two are YouTubers, people are gonna start noticing there's something going on. So I mean, no, I think when you go, what I'm trying to say is that when you go into a relationship, you are expecting the best because you love that person so much, because you admire that person so much, because that person means so much to you. You go into having the best expectations. You don't go into thinking, oh, but what if this ends someday? Or what if we break up? What's gonna happen when we break up? You don't think of that starting a relationship with someone. I think that's not the process out of anyone who starts a relationship, because you're only thinking of love, and that's what you should be thinking. You should be thinking of working things out, of being with the person that you love, of being with that person that you really want to be with, right? And thinking, of the end, it's kind of nonsense. Um, but things end. Sometimes things end, no matter what we do, no matter how hard we try to keep it. Okay, enough. Oh, but seriously, you try. You can only try your best, and that's all. And sometimes end, and when things end, you are hurt. You get to be hurt as a YouTuber, as a vlogger, as a public person. You have a responsibility in a way, you know, and you talk to the people, and you're used to that. You're used to talking to your audience, and I feel that not talking with I don't know, I'm rambling right now, I'm sorry. But I don't want to edit this video. I really don't, so I'm sorry. But the point is, um, we say things that are hurt, and since we are YouTubers, you have the temptation of letting your audience know this is why it ended, or it ended, and that's it, and so on. And some people are way too hurt. They don't care, and they just like, it's because he cheated on me, or it's because she was a bitch, and or is this like, they let their audience know more. And I think, obviously it's not the right way to handle things. Obviously it's not good to trash on your exes. I've always thought of that. Like, I would never ever trash my exes in a public manner like that. Like, of course, you go to your friends or your family and you're like, oh my god, my ex is a total bitch or a douchebag for doing this. But you don't go to the public and do that stuff, because when you're hurt, you're saying things because you're hurt and you're angry, you know? And you don't let that take the best of you. And later on, you think, like, okay, maybe he's not that of a douche, but I'm still hurt. And that's the way it is. Like, some people just don't control their feelings. And I agree with you, they shouldn't be, trashing people like that on a public manner. But me being there as well, cause like, people knew about my relationship, that it ended recently. People knew, you know we made videos for each other. He made a video for me when I was sick. Um, and I did felt like I want to make a video saying that I'm single and letting my feelings out. But then I thought about it. I was like, no, I'm gonna regret it. Because they don't need to know my details. They don't need to know my life, That's not what my YouTube channel is about whatsoever. It's not like my life blog. It's what I feel, what I want to inform people what's going on the topics that interest me. That I want to share my opinions with, my audience. I totally agree. No, you said something like, that's why I would never, date a YouTuber and so on. And I just kept thinking, like, would I be able to do something like that? I mean, your opinion, your decision extremely valid, because you already listed the bad decision that it could, be dating someone in that way. But I think about it for me, and I'm like, no, I don't wanna close the door, cause I've dated, obviously, some people on YouTube. I've flirted with some others. God damn it. Um, and I mean, obviously, I've dated people outside of YouTube that are in a very specific circle, and I feel like closing out that window, it would close me from meeting someone that maybe has a lot of value, and maybe it's a hell of a lot worth more than any other person in my cycles that I could meet. Like, I don't want to close doors like that. Like, if eventually in my life, I don't know if it's gonna happen, I don't know what's gonna happen in my future, but eventually if I get to meet someone on YouTube that sends me a message, or that I send him or her a message, and we get along, and eventually we start talking, and eventually, we meet up, and eventually, we date or whatever. I don't want to be I don't want that to not be a possibility. That's all. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to close the doors. That's it. I don't want to end a possibility that could be there, cuz I know I've met a lot of good people on YouTube. I know I've met a lot of bad people on YouTube. I know I've met a lot of good people and bad people in my other circles, and I don't regret it. Oh, opening those little doors of my social life, even online and offline, and I feel like my life, it's so freaking short to be like closing doors like that. Like, no, it's because you're a YouTuber, so I'm not gonna date you, or no, you're a whatever else, so I'm not gonna date you because you're in my same field. This and that. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to close my doors to good possibilities, to people that have a lot of value and potential to be good partners. I don't feel like that's good for me. But you have your motives. That's all I wanted to share, I guess. I guess I hope you understood my point though. Because I did a lot of rambling in this video. But I hope you understood the point, like why people exploit their relationship. It's not necessarily, from the way I see it and the way that I've experienced it, it's not that I'm exploiting my relationship, it's just that I'm sharing my happiness. Because I'm with someone that I really care for and love for, and I want everyone to know, listen, I'm happy, and this is why. This person right here is the reason that I'm happy. This person is my motivation. This person right now, it's so amazing in my life, and I love being with him or her. So it's like, I feel that's it. You don't think of the end, and you just, you know, will look for a good future with that person, and sometimes it doesn't happen. That's the way it is. But yeah, I'm just gonna end this video now, because, like, I look horrible, and it's really late, and yeah. But I hope you understood. I hope all of you understood, because I didn't want it to make it specifically for Repsian, but for everyone else. I want to know what you guys think though. So, like, let me a comment saying, you know, if you agree with what I'm saying or not. Whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.